Now, they didn't mistreated the prophets that I sent to them, but surely they will respect my son, who's going to outshine all the prophets that came before him. Read.
Mark chapter 12, verse 7. But those husbandmen said among themselves, this is the heir or the heir.
So those husbandmen, in this time was them Pharisees, those leaders that was at that time. They said, this is the heir, right? He's the one that's fulfilling everything that's written. But what did they do? Read.
Come, let us kill him.
Oh, my goodness.
And the inheritance shall be ours.
And the inheritance shall be ours. We will have all the glory. We will have all of this. Because they erred concerning the scriptures. Read on.
And they took him and killed him and cast him out of the vineyard.
You see that? They killed Hamashiach and cast him out of the vineyard. They cast him out of the nation of Israel. And what did our people say? When they had the Mashiach up on that stake, what did they say?
Let his blood be on us and our children.
Exactly. And when that Roman, that wicked devil, but was being semi-decent at the time, when he came forth and he said, you want Barabbas or you want Hamashiach? What did our people choose?
They said, give us Barabbas. Give us him.
Exactly. They chose a known murderer instead of the one that fulfilled everything written in the scriptures concerning the Messiah. Kicked him out of the vineyard. Kicked him out of Israel. But because of the love of the Most High, that turned for our good, which was a complete blessing. Let's jump back to Jeremiah 8. Due to the wickedness of our foreparents of rejecting the Most High, let's take a look at what the Most High said concerning this. Jeremiah 8, and pick it up at the 11th verse.
Jeremiah 8 and 11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace.
Now, we know that that's what's going on modern day in America. The vineyard of the Most High is being told, peace, peace, you'll be okay. The American dream is for you. You know, you can make it. There's change. There's hope. The audacity of hope. All that madness. When there is no peace because we have violated the covenant and the Most High has a quarrel with us. And until we turn back to the Heavenly Father in righteousness, there will be no peace. Even Hamashiach said, I came not to bring what?
Not peace, but a sword.
But a sword. So there will be no peace until the righteous setup is brought forth in the earth. Read on.
Were they ashamed when they committed abomination?
Were our people ashamed when they committed that abomination against the Mashiach and killing a righteous man?
Nay,
not
no.
At all. Read.
Nay, they were not at all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore shall they fall among them that fall. In the time of their visitation they shall be cast down, saith Yahweh.
So now we see why the Most High let the teeth of the beasts of the field come upon us and crush us in 70 AD and been persecuting and crushing us since we have been kicked out of our land. It's righteous. That's a righteous judgment from the Most High because of our wickedness, our no fruit bearing. Read.
I will surely consume them, saith Yahweh. There shall be no grapes on the vine.
You see that the most? He said what?
There shall be no grapes on the vine.
No grapes will be on the vine. No fruit because you didn't know the time of your visitation. And the Mashiach told you that. Let's get that. Let's go to Luke 13 and the 34th verse. Because we didn't know the time of the visitation that the Most High was sending us some reconciliation to get us back to him. Now we dealing with not bearing any fruit at all. Luke 13 and 34. Read.
Luke chapter 13 and verse 34. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which killest the prophets and stonest them that are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together as the hen doth gather her brood under her wings, and ye would not.
You see that? So the Most High through the Mashiach is telling you, Israel, I would have gathered, I would have kept you hedged in and protected my vineyard. But you would not. You wouldn't listen to the Most High when he sent them prophets early. You wouldn't get back grafted into your garden and begin to bear fruit. You wouldn't do that. Read.
Behold, your house is left unto you desolate.
Your what?
Your house is left unto you desolate.
You are destroyed. Your nation is destroyed. Your inheritance is you cut off from it. You don't understand who you are. You don't have any wisdom as a nation today. You completely cut off. House destroyed. Read.
And verily I say unto you, ye shall not see me until the time come when ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of Yahuwah.
You see that? And when he come in the name of Yahuwah this time, brother, it's going to be awful. So we need to really get in gear and start bearing some fruit out here. Now, let's get into that. Let's take a look at the meaning of the first fruits, since we are the garden, and what fruits we should bear. Let's go to Leviticus 23. Because one thing, as the authors had brought out in one of the earlier lessons about a week and a half ago, is the fact that when you're dealing with these scriptures, it's spiritual and it's physical. The physical first, then the spiritual understanding. So, dealing with all of these feasts that we have, what do they all contain?
The prophecies that's coming of the Messiah and the children of Israel.
They have deep spiritual meanings. So let's look at Leviticus 23 and the 15th verse. Now this is in regard to the first fruits. When you have a garden, when it's digged, it's pruned, it's fertilized, water comes in, it grows. What do you get first?
The first fruit.
You get your first fruit. You see your first crop come in. Read that.
Leviticus 23 and 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete.
So break it down to him. What is this talking about right here?
This is what they call Pentecost. That's what that is. You count the 7 Sabbaths, which you cannot get to by the moon.
Exactly.
By the way.
Exactly.
So that's what that's talking about.
Read on.
Even until the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto Yahuwah. Ye shall bring out your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto Yahuwah.
You see that? So when Pentecost comes, along with that you have first fruits involved. So what, on the physical level, the Most High was showing you something deep in the spiritual. Let's go to the book of Jubilees. Let's go to Jubilees 6 and pick it up at the 16th verse. Pick up at the 16th verse down to verse 21. And to show you that when the Most High gave us these laws, these statutes and commandments, they were from creation. These things go back, way back.
6 and 16?
Yes.
From the book of Jubilees, chapter 6 and verse 16. He placed his rainbow in the cloud for a sign of the everlasting covenant.
So that's what the rainbow is for. You know what I'm saying? For all you fags out here that want to pollute the symbol that the Most High gave us, is a sign that the Most High won't do what?
That he will never flood the earth with another flood like the flood of Noah's days.
Exactly. So repent of that madness that you're doing out here and get the Most High his glory. Read.
He placed his rainbow in the clouds for a sign of the everlasting covenant, that there should not be a flood again on the earth to destroy it all the days of the earth. For this reason is it ordained and written on the tablets of the Shemayim that they should celebrate the festival of Sukkot.
You see that? This is showing you how deep these feasts, Shavuot, and all of them, including first fruits, showing you how deep they are. You know what I'm saying? It goes all the way back to the beginning. Read.
In this month, once a year, to renew the covenant every year.
Every year. Read.
And this whole festival was celebrated in the Shamaim from the days of creation.
It was celebrated where?
In the Shamaim.
In heaven. In the what realm is that?
Where the Most High is at.
Exactly, in the spiritual realm. So we was given the physical to show and coincide with what's going on behind the scenes in the spiritual realm. Read on.
And this whole festival was celebrated in the Shamaim, heaven, from the days of creation till the days of Noah. 26 jubilees and 5 weeks of years. And Noah and his sons observed it for 7 jubilees and 1 week of years, till the day of Noah's death. And from the day of Noah's death, his sons forsook it until the days of Abraham, and they ate blood.
Oh my goodness. So they stopped bearing fruit. Read.
But Abraham observed it. And Isaac and Yaakov and his children observed it unto your days. And in your days the children of Israel forgot it until ye celebrated it anew on this mountain. And you shall command the children of Israel to observe this festival in all their generations for a command unto them. 1 day in the year in this month they shall celebrate the festival. For it is the festival of Shabbat and the feast of the first fruits.
And the feast of the first fruits. So the Most High, like he said back in Isaiah, what more could have been done for you? The Most High has given you something that goes back, that's being kept in the heavens. No other nation can claim that, Israel. None other nation. So we got to get to bearing fruit. We got to become these tall trees in the garden of the Most High. You see that? You see what we've been blessed with? Finish that up.
This feast is twofold.
This feast is twofold. So what does that mean?
It means spiritual, physical.
Exactly. Read on.
And of double nature.
And of a double nature, because it shows once again on the physical level and on the spiritual. That's the understanding that you need to have when you get into these scriptures. Let's go to the book of Colossians, the 2nd chapter. We just wanted to bring that forth to show you that the first fruits has a very deep spiritual meaning. Very deep. And we're going to touch on it. The book of Colossians, the 2nd chapter, and the 16th verse.
One moment, please. Somebody stole my Colossians.
Somebody stole your Colossians out.
2 and what?
16th verse.
Colossians 2 and 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of a holy day.
So you have some of these perverted pastors will come out and say, well, yeah, this verse right here is showing you that, nobody can judge you in what you eat. Nobody can judge you in what you drink, or holy day, whatever the case. That's not what's being said. It's saying basically these nations that's around you, when they see that you keeping these feast days, when they see that you abstaining from eating all those things that ain't proper, so on and so forth, don't let them judge you. Don't let them bring you down into their heathenistic ways. Continue on in righteousness. Read on.
Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, or of a new moon, or of the Sabbath days.
Or of the Sabbath days. Now we know that the Sabbath days is not just talking about the 7th day, but also in regards to all of our festival days, including Shabbat, first fruits, so on and so forth. Read.
Which are a shadow of things to come.
Which are what?
A shadow of things to come.
They are a shadow of things to come. So when we look at the Feast of First Fruits, it's showing you on a spiritual level something that is to come in the end. Let's take a look at it. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 15. Keep in mind, All these feast days, dual nature.
15 and 1?
15 and 20, I'm sorry.